What's happening? If you're an entrepreneur with an online business, or you're an owner of an online business, or even thinking of what's going on, if you're an entrepreneur dealing with the online space, or you are an online business owner, you've heard about this right here. What's this right here? I'm talking about influencer marketing. You may not know how to reach out to them though. You may not know how to work with an influencer for your business. And this is going to help you grow your business. This is going to help you sell more products, increase your sales. This is going to help you grow subscribers. However you look at it, this is going to help you create success in your business. So stay tuned. This is a real simple episode, but I'm going to give you the steps to work with an influencer and give you some ways that you can work with an influencer, along with how to reach out to an influencer and figure out who's right for your business. Let's get right into it. This is Small Town Entrepreneurs Podcast. Thank you for tuning in. If you're interested in learning how to be more successful as an entrepreneur, how to grow and create a successful online business in any situation, overcome obstacles, and get tips that you can actually take action on and apply immediately to see growth and success and prosperity in your business, then subscribe. Subscribe to the podcast, Small Town Entrepreneurs. We do new episodes every single Thursday. And the thing is, you can visit smalltownentrepreneurs.com, hit the contact tab, and send me any question on anything that's bothering you or that's keeping you from taking action. You're just confused on something. You can ask me that question. Let me know what's confusing you. What problem are you having in your business? And I'm going to answer that for you on the podcast. If it's urgent, I'll answer it directly. So send me those questions. I don't want to see you struggle no more. But without further ado, we're going to get into this right here. How to reach out to influencers to grow your business. How to use influencer marketing. Let's go. Thank you for tuning in. Small Town Entrepreneurs. What's happening? We're going to jump right into it like a kangaroo on crack, baby. And what that kangaroo is jumping into is probably maybe a windshield or something. I'm not sure where I was going with that one, but I had to finish it because I finished everything. I don't leave nothing undone. How to use influencer marketing. Let's get right into it. And I'm going to go ahead and say this right here is powerful, and it's probably one of the, if you can execute on it, this is one of the fastest ways to grow your business and increase sales. It's just very powerful. But to start it off, you need to choose your platforms that you're going to be using when influencer marketing. You want to see what social media websites that you should use that would be most effective for your business, or what campaign you're wanting to run. And we're going to talk about campaigns in just a minute, so don't go anywhere. But you want to figure out which platforms you have the most reach and engagement on. That would be a smart place to start and to want to work with other influencers. You want to look at all your analytics and see which platforms you have the most reach and engagement on. And don't be afraid to audit any existing accounts. You know, there's plenty of small business social media statistics out there to help you out with deciding what platforms you should focus on. If you have a product, physical product, or you're doing something and you provide a service for someone and it's personal, Instagram is a great place. If you're just more entertainment and such like that, Twitter's a good place for you to go. Just a short little tip right there from yours truly. But for influencer marketing specifically, this is a study I read. I wish I knew the dang website so I could shout them out, but I was researching about it, and it said through one study, if they found that influencers on Instagram tend to be the most powerful. In fact, almost 50% of Instagram users said that their purchase decisions were swayed by influencers on their feeds. So it can't hurt to test out your first campaign there. And that's all I have. I don't have a Twitter or nothing. I have an Instagram, and that's it. That's the only platform I use. I have a personal Facebook, which I never get on, and I have just family members on there. It's not for business, but I use Instagram. Could I grow more if I use other platforms? Yeah, but I'm okay with the organic growth. That's just me where I'm at. But the next thing you want to do after you figure out, you pick your platform where you're going to be running a campaign and where you're going to contact influencers and create a campaign to start your influencer marketing. You want to set goals. You want to see you want to know what are you looking to gain from working with an influencer. You want more sales, more traffic, impressions, conversions, subscribers, downloads. What is it that you want? You need to write that down. Once you know what you're hoping to accomplish, you can set a budget for how much you're willing to be able to pay influencers. Now, that could be via cash or by providing work and value for them. Nobody's ever going to work with you unless you've took a long time to build relationships up, which is why I always stress on it's powerful to build relationships up and network, but you're going to have to provide value. So you can always offer money. You know, cash is king, but some people are going to be wanting some people make millions of dollars, so they're, you know, $1,000 or whatever to offer them ain't nothing. So they actually rather have work from you. So figure out what you're going to be providing for them as value. Is it going to be money? Is it something to grow their business, to grow their audience? You're going to have to provide something. So get that written down and figured out. It's going to let you know also how to reward the influencers. You may consider an upfront payment in addition to commission for any sales made. If you're launching a product and you need their help, you may say, hey, here, I'm going to provide you with, you know, $1,000, and then you're going to be an affiliate and you can get 25% if you're interested in that on any sale. You know, you create your own deal. That's just an example. So you can provide how you're going to be adding value to that entrepreneur that you're networking with or that influencer. Next thing is, let me touch on that. In addition to making any sales, you also want to, you can do two things at once. You don't have to do just one thing, you know. You can increase your awareness while selling products as well, you know, from working with you're working with them. That's why it's so important to provide them something of value, because you're using their platform to get more eyes on your business, on your brand. So you need to do something that's very, very valuable for them too, because that's big. That's why this is so powerful and why I said it's one of the fastest ways, if not the quickest way to grow your business. But you want to figure out what you want. Do you want to simply just, you know, grow more followers and get more engagement? Do you hope to expand your reach? By how much? Are you hoping to increase click-throughs, traffic? Is the main aim to increase sales on a particular product, a new product release, a new service that you're offering, a new online group? What is the main, are you trying to increase sales? What are you trying to increase sales on? Do you hope to just raise revenue in general? If so, by how much? Are you looking to increase conversion rates? Do you want to raise awareness about a particular product, event, or service that you provide, platform that you are creating? Do you need help making a splash with a startup? You get that Rob Van Dam frog splash and get somebody's attention. You want to really, when you release something and you work with an influencer, it's going to help you create that buzz and get that cloud around yourself. So that's something powerful. That's a powerful time to work with an influencer. Next thing you might ask yourself, is your main aim to find brand representatives to work with you want to use their platform and work with them to meet other people and meet other influencers. That's something you can do that not a lot of people think about, but it's very powerful. But that's the second thing you need to do is set your goals. Find out what it is you're wanting to get from working with an influencer or entrepreneur. Next thing you want to do is identify your influencers that fit what your business stands for, and that's going to actually identify with what you are needing to achieve your goal. There's 4 main traits you should look for when reaching out and looking and researching influencers. And I'm going to share with you those things right now. You want to look at their niche, make sure it is relevant, or the niche that you're actually wanting to reach out to. Next thing is you want to see their reach. How many people are they reaching and able to reach? How many people are they able to reach? How many people do they reach? When they create content, how far does their content go? How many people are engaging? You want to check engagement, and then you want to check out their reputation as well. So niche, however you want to say it, niche, reach, engagement, and reputation. That's 4 big traits to look at. Influencer niche is important, because you want to make sure it aligns with yours and is similar to yours. Any influencer you choose needs to resonate with your particular audience. For instance, asking a finance entrepreneur to help you advertise your acne cream is probably not a good idea. You don't want to work with a beauty blogger if you're a financial blogger. But make sure that they are aligned with your niche. The next thing is reach. It's important because it's going to affect how many people will actually see your message or your product or see your campaign. And it's, give an example. If you reach out to an influencer with 500 followers, it's going to help you get to 500 people. Well, you might not get to that much, but you might get more, but it's going to be better than reaching out to somebody with a 50 follower audience. You see what I'm saying? You want to check out how many people their content is reaching. It's not everything, though. Understand that it is not everything. Reaching out is not everything. Engagement is very crucial, though. You want to see how many people are interacting and engaging in their community and on their platforms. How many people are reaching out and talking to them that you can see. If an influencer has thousands of followers, but they don't interact and engage regularly with their account, their followers could be bought. They might not like what they create. They might not be popular. They might have done something and messed up. Everybody messes up nowadays. You can't hardly do nothing right, and people are done with you. So make sure that you research and see that their following is actually engaging with them and interacting. And then last but not least, reputation. Why is it important? It's one thing to consider when finding your influencer is because some influencers have very, very loyal followings and alienate. They don't, they're die hard for their following, and they don't really want to. They want their following, and they're specific about it and about the content that they display for their audience. So you want to take that into consideration and pay attention if they're like that or not. If the influencer you want to engage can be, divisive, consider the fact that you may rub potential or existing customers the wrong way. I've seen a study where it said Nike had that dilemma when they made, Colin Kaepernick the face of a campaign, but they ultimately decided to proceed with the partnership. Gauge your audience, and decide what kind of influencer that they're going to respond to. You want to know that. And always just remember the golden rule. It's in the Bible. I always say that. It's something along the lines of all things whatsoever. And you don't have to be a Christian. I wouldn't consider myself really a Christian, but I do remember some quotes from the Bible. And a quote was something along the lines of all things whatsoever ye would that man should do to you, you even so to them. So, it's pretty much whatever you give out, you get back, and treat others how you want to be treated. Provide others with helpful tips and successful vibrations, things that's going to uplift them, and you're going to get it in return for sure. Most influencers are busy. Many are rude, and you're going to and when you reach out to some of these people, they're going to be busy. But if you can kill somebody with kindness. If they're busy, I've been rude before on accident, and I've went and apologized to somebody. Very rarely am I, but sometimes I'll be very busy, and I'm like, what, hello? And I'll answer my phone like that, and then my heart just I get that broken heart feeling. I'm like, hold on, this person just called me. They have no idea what's going on. They don't deserve for me to take this out on them. And I kind of align myself. So always put out what you want in return, because what you put out is what you're going to get in return. Always remember that. You want to check their engagement, like I said, though. You want to, just some ways you can do that, especially on Instagram. I'm going to give you some tips for Instagram because I've done this on there. It's when you find an influencer you're interested in, don't reach out just yet. Instead, you want to search their names or usernames on Instagram and ask yourself the following questions. Do they have the ability to create and distribute content? Do they have there's some big people on Instagram that don't even have websites. You need to be checking that out. See if they have the ability to share content and distribute content. Do they match your brand? Do fans, like I said, interact with their posts? Are they posting regularly and consistently? And is their content quality enough for your standards? And you should have standards. You should have standards. Do they just repost what other people are saying, or do they actually create their own content and provide individual, personalized content and engage? You can see that they're creating content for their audience, or are they just sharing repost and copy and paste type stuff? You need to check that out as well. But first thing is first, you want to start with what you know. You want to ask people that you do have, even if it's just a friend that knows that you have a business. You want to start off by asking which, and if you have an audience, even just if it's just one client, one audience member, whoever, you want to ask them this right here. This is powerful. So pay attention to this. I'll stress that one more time. This is very powerful, and I want to make sure you get this. You want to ask your coworkers, anybody that you, even like I said, a friend that knows you have a business, which influencers are they following in your industry? Look for content creators who don't just have large followings, but who's, if somebody has 1,000 followers and they're getting 1,000 likes and 1,000 comments and engagement, hey, that's somebody you want to work with. 1,000 people, getting your message to 1,000 people, that is big. Take it small. Take steps to the big dog. Take steps to success, to big success. But you got to start off small. You got to start off with number one. Everything starts with number one and works its way up. So don't just pay attention to huge following. See how engaged a following is for somebody who's in your industry and relevant to your niche. I gotta get better on that word, don't I, my friend? Niche, same thing. You get it. But this is gonna mean that you seek out influencers with lots of comments on their stories. They're posting stories. They're getting engagement. They're commenting back, friendly comments, and having friendly engagement with their audience. You want to check that out. Also, you want to browse your own followings within social networking followings. For your brand, identify your most fervent followers, since they are already passionate about your business, or they like what you have, they like what you're offering. They also may be willing to work with you and spread. If you're helping somebody out, they may not mind spreading the word on your business and helping you grow, working with you. So check with them, see if somebody who already is interested in what you have, interested in your business, see if they can help you out and spread the word about something that you're wanting to work with an influencer with. Get your audience and current clients to get on board with you as well. But also, and they will do this a lot of the time, because you should be providing, you should have been already providing values where they're like, well, hey, they've helped me out and provided me a lot of value. Why wouldn't I share this to somebody? It's cool, and I'm going to be able to share it with my friends and help them out. So yeah, I'll definitely help you out. So that's why it's important to be creating good content, providing value. So look within your own followings, and don't forget that. Once you've hired, and you need to create a doc, something with influencers that you are interested in working with, and create their names and keep up with everything. Every time that you contact them, what date it is, if they reply, you want to keep that in mind. You want to keep up with this stuff, so because at the end of the day, it's a lucrative friendship. It's beneficial for both sides, but you got a bunch of stuff going on. A lot of us do as entrepreneurs, I understand. So you want to make sure that you're not able to just, we're buds, we've known each other for years. No, you might just be meeting that person. You don't want to mess up and send them a message that you've already sent them and then annoy them or something. You don't know how they are. You're not able to just call them up on the phone and my bad, man. No, there's none of that. So you want to keep up with times that you contact them and what's being said, and plans on times to meet up and talk and all that stuff. You want to keep that in a document somewhere, Google Doc I recommend, or a spreadsheet, however you want to keep up with it, Evernote, but make sure you are keeping up with it. Very important. And now I just want to go over a few strategies that you can use when you're working with an influencer. Of course, you can try guest posting on somebody else's blog, posting on somebody else, letting somebody else that has a YouTube channel, they may, hey, my friend, your name, has an awesome episode that I want to share with you on productivity. So here it is. If you like his content, you like her content, go subscribe to him, and something like that. You can guest post and be a guest on somebody else's platform for entrepreneurs and other influencers out there. You can also offer free products and services in exchange for reviews. Startups this is a great thing for startups. If you're new, startups generally have been tight budgets and look for cost-effective ways to market their products. That's why startup influencer marketing always fits the bill. If you can provide monetary compensation to your influencers that you're working with, look for those who will accept free products. You can send free products and samples to them, provide free service to them, whatever that you create in your business in exchange for their reviews or recommendations. However, not every influencer is going to be game to take this, so be aware of that. But some people, if there's an influencer out there and you've done your research and you say, hey, they would really benefit and they would really enjoy and get some use out of what I'm creating, then that person probably will do that and take that free service or free product from you. So keep that in mind. You don't always have to pay. You can provide something for free for them if they would benefit and get some value from it. You understand what I'm saying? So always, there's always a way for us out there, especially if we're limited in resources or income at the moment. I understand that 100%. You know, I'm with you. I was with you, and that's why I'm sharing with you how to get out of that and to step your game up, because I believe in you and I know you can do it and I know you're going to do it. So it's no worry about it. But that's just some quick examples. You really don't have to be dead focused on, oh, I need some examples. How do I work with whatever you're wanting to grow and get more people at, or get more of and get eyes on. That's a great idea for a campaign and a marketing strategy to run. But what you need to do after you are starting the campaign, you want to make sure that you're setting your influences up. Anybody you're working with, if you're working with other entrepreneurs, other influencers, you want to make sure that you set them up for success during campaigns. Once they have agreed to learn more about your brand and work with you and share their thoughts with their followers, and y'all are currently networking together, you need to increase the likelihood that the campaign is successful. Provide them with resources. Send influencers brand guidelines, photography, videos, descriptions, anything else that you think may help them get a clear and gain clarity and get a clear understanding on what your business is, what you do, what you provide, who you prefer to reach, who your stuff is for. That's the materials that you want to provide for them, and you're going to really see, like, you see a lot of people like, well, I networked and reached out and it didn't work. Yeah, you weren't providing them with enough information and resources. So you want to, the more resources and clarity that you can, now don't send them 100 things to where they're like, Jesus Christ, dude, like, I'm not finna sit here and absorb all this content, kind of make it quick, summed up, or either pay them and be adding a lot of damn value to them so they have the patience to actually consume the content. If you're paying somebody $1 million, I'll listen to a damn 20-hour speech from you, you know what I'm saying? But if you're paying somebody a lower amount, don't load them with content. Make it clear to them by sending them the things that really are priority and what they should know about your business or brand or you as an entrepreneur. And then the next thing is, you want to be available. You want to be available if they have questions about, hey, well, one of my clients asked me about your product and I don't know the feature on it. Does this have a certain feature? How often is this subscription fee? You want to be available to answer any questions and provide information that an entrepreneur or influencer that you're working with may have. You always want to be available and make sure your notifications is on and be there for them, because at the end of the day, they are helping you and they agree to work with you. And then you want to make sure that you want to follow up with them. An influencer marketing campaign doesn't have to be limited to a single post at all. It could be an ongoing weekly, monthly, whatever. It can be a year. I've seen some people work with each other for a year, literally. They've ran evergreen content and marketed, networked together for a year. So it doesn't have to be a single post. By following up and showing gratitude after campaigns and let them know that they've really helped you and they inspired you, and post about them and a very powerful thing is to post about them on your platforms, thank them and give them credit. Give them the credit for helping you with your business. Give them credit where credit's due, and it will always be paid back to you. That is true. And I didn't mean to rhyme that. but you want to always follow up with them and keep in contact with them. Don't just one time and hey, appreciate it, see ya. No, we say that to our haters, see ya. Ain't got time for you today. But you want to always keep in contact and follow up with anybody that you work with and help them out if they ask you to. Always remember what somebody did for you. I'm that type of person. I had people back when I was homeless. I didn't have nowhere to stay, and I have friends that I don't talk to now, but I promise you, they will get something from me before the day I die because I'll never forget the help. You know, I didn't have a place to stay before in my life, and they gave me and provided me a place to stay and a place to lay my head down. And you think I'm going to forget that? No, I've always been grateful for them and their family, and I'm going to help them out when I'm able to. I've always remembered that. So always remember those people that are out there and they're helping you. Never forget them and never forget, in a sense where you came from if you want to keep it cheesy. But better cheesy than beefy, right? You don't want beef with everybody out there. So that is it, though. I want you to comment down below. Are you interested in influencer marketing? Are you going to take action on this? I want to know down below. Is influencer marketing something that you're going to, or you're thinking about applying to your business? Are you interested in influencer marketing? Let me know down below. Be like, yeah, I am, because I want to, help you out and share you to my audience if you and I align and you're listening to my podcast. So we align. I mean, this is a community and, we're friends. You're asking me questions, you're sending in your questions, and I'm helping you out. And I want to help you. I really do want to help you. So comment down below. Is influencer marketing something that you're looking to apply in your business to take it to the next level? And what are you trying to promote? What are you trying to market? Let me know. Comment down below. And what that's going to do is other people that listen to this are going to see it too. And, they may be that person that is interested in networking with you. So get that out there. Put that out in the world. Put it out in the world. Let people know. Let myself know. I may be interested. You never know. You never know. This is a community. Somebody's going to stumble upon it, and they may be that person that you're looking to work with. Hey, well, I'm down to work with you, my friend, and I got a 2 million following. So comment that down below, and tune in Tune in every Thursday. We're showing up every Thursday with the best tips and real actionable tips for you. We ain't just talking about ideas or something and just talking about something and not showing and sharing how to do it. We're not charging for this. This is free because I want you to really succeed and I want you to be financially free. So until next time, keep hustling, keep outperforming, and keep creating success and believe in yourself. I believe in you. There's no reason not to, because you are out there killing it. See it on the Instagram. If you don't know about that Instagram, go ahead and give me a follow if you have not already. And I did change the Instagram name. It is KHill_entrepreneur podcast. It's KHILL_entrepreneur podcast. Follow me. I love seeing what you got going on. I love it. I love it. I like to see that hustle out there, man. This is keeping us motivated. It's keeping me motivated, man. Seeing you out there grinding like a skateboard, man. So follow me on Instagram. I enjoy seeing what you have going on in your business and your life. So until next time, I will see you then. Peace.